If a girl doesn't want a relationship, should you stop taking her out for dates?
Yeah.
Well, as I say in the book, a man's job in the courtship is just to create an opportunity for sex to happen, to hang out, to have fun, hook up. Being worried about a relationship tells me that you're all up in your feelings and your feminine energy. You're probably being too soft, and she's acting more masculine than you are, and women want a guy typically that's more masculine than they are. And so, I mean, feminine energy is bonding, connecting, opening up to receive love, relationship labels, dating, commitment. The guy who's happy and enjoying his life, he's not typically in a rush or even 100% focused on a relationship or getting married or anything. Like, he's focused on his outcome. And his attitude is kind of like, hey, let the best woman win me over. Like I often talk about It's a Wonderful Life. It's what I loved about that movie is Jimmy Stewart's character, George Bailey, is he wants to move away from Bedford Falls when his brother comes home after college and go see the world. He's got all these plans. And meanwhile, there's Donna Reed's character, who plays Mary, who's had a crush on George Bailey since they were, little boys and girls, and always wanted him to be the father of her children. And so her plan is that she is always trying to get his attention, and the women are kind of conspiring in the neighborhood to get them together because when they get together, like things like sparks happen, and and eventually he falls in love, and it's they live happily ever after. But it's like she's got her plan, she's got her design, and she's making that happen. And he wasn't, there are other pretty women in the city that come up and try to get his attention. He's just like, I'm not, getting involved with any girls here at home because I'm moving away. As he said, lying to me, I'm shaking the dust off this crummy little town, and I'm gonna go see the world and build an empire. Because to him, marriage and family, all that stuff, that's way off in the future. And it's Mary's pull and her enchantment of him, if you will. It just reels him in. And he just wants to make her happy in the end. And they get the white picket fence and the big house, and they renovate it, and they have lots of kids and live happily ever after.
Well, that's the thing. Like, maybe she doesn't want a relationship, but the question is also, are you having fun together?
She doesn't want a relationship with him.
Yeah, but if you're having fun together, what is it? Have fun, hook up.
Yeah, and keep your options
and hang
open.
out.
If you're looking for a relationship and she's telling you she's not, well, then you keep dating other people.
Yeah.
You don't have to stop hooking up with her.
Yeah, just hook up
if the
with
good
her.
Lord's willing to give it,
go on,
hook up with other people.
Because if it happens, it happens. Because maybe she could change her mind at one point. Yeah. But you can't just assume that's gonna happen.
Yeah, so that's why you should be dating multiple people and having fun.
Never try to keep somebody who doesn't want to keep you.
Yeah.
They got to make the effort. If not, they can go on down the road. On to the next. There's another bus every 15 minutes. Peace out.
Yeah, you don't need to waste time getting hurt for no reason. You're just setting yourself up for failure at that point if you're just assuming that, she is immediately the girl for you. Like, how are you going to know? It's too soon to tell.
Dudes pedestalize women.
Yeah.
They project their fantasy and they ignore the fact that she's just not reciprocating. And so they stick around and they try harder, they call too much, they text too much. And what typically happens is they get involved with other women and they have less attention to give this one girl that they've been obsessing about, and she feels it. He gets to the point, especially as things progress with other women, where he's not even calling or texting anymore. And then a few days or a week or two, she's like, hey, I haven't heard from that guy. Whereas a couple weeks ago, she's blowing him off, and now she's like, what happened to him? Did he meet somebody else? And then, one of her girlfriends says, oh, guess who I saw out? And he was with that guy you were out with. He was all over this pretty girl, and she was all over him, and she was really hot. And man, it's like I wrote about that in my book. It's amazing how a woman who doesn't really care about you all of a sudden starts to care when there are other pretty girls that have your attention, because she'll feel that. And as a man, you focus on your purpose and what you want. If you ultimately would like a relationship, you focus on hanging out, having fun, and hooking up, and let her convince you over time. Let her make the mutual effort, because this woman is not making the effort for that. And so therefore, give more of your time and attention to other women and keep seeking and searching and meeting new women until you meet somebody you really click with. And the others will just fade away. They'll fall by the wayside. Be in the rearview mirror.